Well, good evening, everybody.
Are you out there?
Are you there?
We're counting on you.
Yeah. If not, I'm going home.
Oh, you are home?
I'm blowing this place.
No.
So we'll just take a second, let people get caught up here and get logged on and make sure you're on before we start.
It's our first show in April, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our first one in April. I know it's a big college sports night.
There's Marcia Sprague.
Hi, Marcia.
Katie Gerald.
Hi, KD.
And Jim Sprague.
Hey, Jimbo. Glad y'all could join us as always.
Y'all are first ones in.
Yeah, you get the best seats, man. You know, this open seating stuff like we used to go to, you know.
Marcia says hi and happy. There's Claude Lynch. Hi,
Hey, Claude. Good to see you, buddy. So, this is the Welcome to the I Can't Believe We've Done These Shows a Year show.
Yeah.
A year ago, April 3rd, 4th, I think it was. Yeah, April 4th. We did our first one. It's hard to believe.
Jim says, happy to be with the tribe again tonight.
Yeah, the tribe. There you go.
All right, we formed a tribe. There's John.
Hi, John. Hi, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of tribe, I got to watch the tribe after this. I think I might get the Dodger game tonight, Jim. So they're on at 9 o'clock my time, or 9:30 my time, I think it was. So the time we finish up here, I'll get in the MLB network and see if we got them. Boy, I don't know if you saw the highlights of that game. The 1-0 game. Goodness gracious, they were.
We got Desiree and Debbie.
Desiree.
Hi,
Des.
Debbie Howard.
Debbie. Hey, Deb.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again, as always.
Glad y'all are with us.
Yeah. Hope everything is good in California. Desiree, I think I said you were up in Idaho, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Remind me.
He can't remember his middle name.
Thank you. It's George. Thank you. So anyway, welcome everybody once again. It was a crazy weather night here in Pensacola. So if I happen to nod off, or if Margaret doesn't make a whole lot of comments, we were up at 3:30 this morning with Abby when the thunderstorms blew through, and we got up and watched hours worth of Rebel, the new TV show that was on from Thursday night, and
4 to 5, and then Gary went back to bed, and I
4
stayed
to 5.
up with Abby.
Margaret stayed up. I went back to bed. So yeah, we're kind of.
Donna Dean's with us.
Hey, Donna.
Yay.
You got a request coming out to Wazoo tonight, girl. And I've got the other one that you sent me. I've already got it written down and starting working on it for next show. The one by David Gates and Brett. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one.
All right, well, I'll get started here. I'm gonna do exactly 4 songs tonight, so it'll be. No, I'm just kidding. Once again, I've been working on this set list all week as my throat has been jumping around on me, and hopefully it's going to come out. You will notice a difference for those of you that pay attention to stuff like this. This is the 12-string guitar with only 6 strings on it tonight.
Desiree's one, she's in Joliet, Illinois.
Illinois, okay. I knew it was an I.
You were in I-State, yeah.
It was an I-State.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I sent my guitar into the shop a week ago Monday, and let's just say he's not
speedy.
Yeah, or as we heard on an interview, he's not the brightest bulb in the chandelier. So anyway, it's going to be ready next week. So I just took the 12 string and took 6 strings off of it, which I was going to do anyway, and restring it. So we got a little bit different looking guitar, but it's hopefully tuned up the same. Anyway, let's stop the talk and we'll just get started. Here's one that shows you one song that a guy writes can last for the entire career of that songwriter. This particular man's named John Hartford. This particular song is called Gentle on My Mind, and you know who did it first. So here we go. Let's just get started. Welcome, everybody. Sit back and let's have some fun. Well, it's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that are dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and it keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns by the binding, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. And it's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad tracks and find that you're moving down the back road by the rivers of my memory, and you're smiling ever gentle on my mind. Oh, the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us. My beard, a roughening coal pile, and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking along the back road by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard, a roughening coal pile, and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hand round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're moving down the back road by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. That's from John Hartford and, of course, the late Mr. Glenn Campbell. That gets us started. Welcome, everybody, once again. Glad you are with us. All right. I'm going to do a song now that was written and recorded by a guy named John Stewart. He was a one-time member of the Kingston Trio back in the day, and this was his first top 40 song as a solo act. It actually made top 5. And anybody that knows Southern California, the Highway 101 going up north out of the valley, as you get up toward, up past Woodland Hills, going up over the hill, there's a road called Canaan, K-A-N-A-N, Canaan Doom Road, for those of you that don't know it. May not know the reference. If you know the song, may not know the reference. And so this song is in there. This is all about people making music and trying to make some money at it. So that's all I can say. It's a song called Gold. Well, when the lights go down in the California town and people are in for the evening, I jump into my car and I throw in my guitar. My heart's beating time with my breathing, driving over Canaan, singing to my soul. There's people out there turn their music into gold. Well, my buddy Jim Bass, he's working pumping gas, and he makes $2.50 for an hour. And he's got rhythm in his hands as he's tapping on the cans. He sings rock and roll in the shower. I do. Driving over Canaan, singing to my soul. There's people out there turn their music into gold. Well, the California girls are the greatest in the world. Each one's a song in the making. They sing their rock to me and I hear their melodies. The show is there for the taking. Driving on the Canaan, singing to the soul. There's people out there turn their music into gold. driving home again, singing to my soul. There's people out there, turn their music into gold. People out there, turn their music into gold. There's people out there, turn their music into gold. That's from John Stewart, a song called Gold, 1979.
I just want to make sure Donna might be having a little bit of trouble with audio and video, and she posed a question to the group. Can everybody hear us okay and see us still?
Okay.
I'm thinking we can. They can.
Yeah, let us know if everybody's okay, if it's just Donna that's having some trouble. Because all Margaret's looking at is me and your comments. So, how about everybody in California? Everybody okay?
Marcia says we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe it's on Donna's end.
Yeah. Jim's good. So
Okay,
I think
cool.
Donna might just be having
Donna
a
might be
little
having a few glitches. Maybe it's weather or something. Who knows?
Oh, Debbie says, happy COVID concert anniversary.
Yeah.
Way to make a terrible situation more enjoyable.
Well, thank you, Deb.
Well, it's enjoyable having y'all join us every other Saturday.
Absolutely.
That's fun for us too.
Yeah, it really, and we go back and read the comments, and y'all are so nice and say we look forward to it. You guys look forward to it, and so on. So do we.
Yeah.
It consumes, like I've said before, it consumes a lot of time, probably more time than anybody else might do, because I got so much to go through, and I try and find songs that are not only ones I think you'd like, that I like, and that work well. So
once in a while he does one I like too.
Well,
I got one coming up tonight.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does.
Anyway,
I'm going to go back and into the early rock and roll. You got two songs from the early rock and roll years tonight. And believe it or not, both of them came out in the same year. This one dates back to 1959 with Buddy Holly, the late, great Mr. Buddy Holly. And I just like doing this song. And dancing is allowed. Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. And every day it's getting faster. Everyone said go ahead and ask her. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer in every way. Love's a little stronger, come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? Well, every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Well, every day seems a little longer in every way. Love's a little stronger, and come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? Well, every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, 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 yeah, love like yours will surely come my way. From Mr. Buddy Holly, one of my early heroes, early rock and roll
Jim
heroes.
goes, can't go wrong with Buddy Holly. Grade school sock hops.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he remembers.
Yeah.
You and the guitar sounded okay tonight. Yay, bro.
Did you hear the surprise in her voice?
No
Did y'all hear
surprise.
that?
Just wanted to offer encouragement
Thank you,
there.
dear. Thank you, darling.
The 12 6 string is working out.
Yeah, for all of his friends, and I know a lot of you posted on Facebook today, but had a chance to talk today to Cracker, Dennis Cracker. It's his birthday today, so I picked up the phone and called him. We chatted for probably 40 minutes or so. He's doing okay. Just so if you didn't mention, or say happy birthday, it's still time. He's 6 months old, or 10 months older than I am. So there you go, John. What?
Oh, John says Buddy Holly left us too soon.
Oh man,
Wait.
so many of them did, brother.
John and I were just little toddlers.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, there's so many of them that leave through circumstances that.
So many tragedies.
Yeah. Yep. We get a little country. I got 2 or 3 country songs on the set list tonight. That, of course, I did a lot of country music in the late 70s and 80s. I told the story before. I played in a country band with Michael Curtis and Calvin Davidson and a couple other guys. That's where we actually met at a club called Little Nashville in North Hollywood, California. So we did all the country stuff of the 80s and 90s, and there was nobody bigger in the 80s than Mr. George Strait. So I'm gonna do this one for you here. This is let me see.
You jumping around?
No, I'm good. This song called Amarillo by Morning. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston and broke my leg in San Antonio. Lost a wife and a girlfriend, some I belong. And I'll be looking for it when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Mr. George Strait.
Rosie Tudor's watching. Said
Hey,
it
Rose.
sounds great.
Thank you.
I'm worried about Donna. I don't think she's been able to join back in.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Hopefully they can get it worked out.
Yeah.
A song from 1971 by the Doobie Brothers out of San Jose, California. They had some hits, man. They had some stuff, and they could rock about as good as any of them. So I like the message on this one. Well, don't you feel it growing? Day by day, people are getting ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad. We're gonna dance the blues away. 'Cause what the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. You gotta get a message and get it on through. Well, don't you ask me why. Whoa, 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 listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. Well, what I know, you know, baby, everything I say. Well, meet me in the country for the day. We'll be happy and we'll dance. We're gonna dance the blues away. And if I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, well, there ain't nothing we can do but say, feeling good, feeling fine. We're gonna let the music play. Whoa, 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 listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy falling river, surrounding castles in the sky, and the crowd is growing bigger, listening for a happy sound. You got to let them try. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. From the Doobie Brothers, 1971. I just love listening to it. Hope y'all do.
Yay!
Yay!
Donna's back with us.
Yay!
Yeah. And Marcia and Tim.
Hi, Marcia and Tim.
Mm-hmm.
We're glad, Donna, you're back, because, you know, we've got little representation on the East Coast out there. You know, we need you.
Yeah.
We need
You're
you. You're
carrying the load there.
That's it. Okay. I actually lied. I have 3 songs.
Yeah.
I actually have 3 songs
From the oldies.
from the oldies side. And believe it or not, this one was also released in 1959 was a good year for rock and roll songs. I mean, you had Every Day by Buddy Holly. You had this one. This song actually was, and I just looked this up. I didn't know who wrote it. It was written by Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller, who looked those guys up and see how many rock and roll songs they wrote in their day. Wrote a lot of stuff for Elvis. They wrote a lot of stuff for the Drifters, Under the Boardwalk, Save the Last Dance for Me, on Broadway. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And they wrote this one. And in 1952, they actually wrote it, but it was not a hit. It never really got anywhere until a guy named Wilbert Harrison took it in 1959 and had a big song with it. So we can get up and dance a little bit and take a little trip with me. We're going to Kansas City, here I come. Going to Kansas City, here I come. We got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna be stand on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'm gonna be stand on the corner, 12th Street and Vine, with my Kansas City baby and a bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, I might take a plane, but if I've got to walk, I'm gonna get there one and the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna give me one. Normally there would be a really cool guitar solo or saxophone solo right here, so just think of it. Well, I might take a train, I might take a plane, but if I've got to walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna give me one.
Snazzy, jazzy ending.
Jazz ending.
Jim said his dad used to play guitar.
Oh no.
Hold on, and sing this song at Norwood neighborhood barbecues after a few beers.
Well, good for him. He
It's a
picked a good
classic.
one.
Yeah.
He picked a good one. Alrighty. I can't tell you how many times, not only my band, but bands all over the world. I mean, hey, the Beatles did it. Beatles did a slight version of it, a variation of it. It was Little Richard's version of combining it, but how many people have covered that? So I'm going to look that up. That's got to be huge. I mean, every bar band, every place knows Kansas City. It's easy. It's 3 chords. How can you mess it up? So, man, they made some. Look them up, Lieber and Stoller. See the songs they've written. They're kind of like Carole King and Jerry Goffin and all the great duos. Gosh. Okay.
As in writing partner
As
duos.
in writing partner
not
duos.
Singing duos.
Not yeah, well, yeah, because Lieber and Stoller couldn't. I don't know. Going to stay in the country vein, which is, as I told you before, that's the big one on this arm over here, the country vein, and give you a song that Margaret and I both really like. This song. This was out in 2003. I can't remember the guys that wrote it. Not big name songwriters. But it was a top 5 song for Tracy Lawrence back in 2003, and just tells a real nice little story of, I guess, losing a love and hoping that love could come back. So hope you remember this one if you're country fans, if you're Tracy Lawrence fans. This is a song called "Paint Me a Birmingham." He was sitting there, with brush in hand, painting scenes out of the ocean as they dance upon the sand. With every broke, the deep blue of the ocean against the morning sky. I asked him if he only painted ocean scenes. He said, for $20, I'll paint you anything. Could you paint me a Birmingham? Make it look just the way I planned. Little house on the edge of town, porch going all the way around. Put her there in the front yard swing. Cotton dress, make it early spring. For a while she'll be mine again. If you would paint me a Birmingham. Picked up a brush, lying there, me start that verse again. Oh, damn it. Oh, I got it. Sorry. Looked at me with knowing eyes and took a canvas from a bag there by his side. Picked up a brush and said to me, son, just where in this picture would you like to be? And I said, if there's any way you can, could you pay me back into her arms again? Would you pay me a Birmingham? Make it look just the way I planned. A little house on the edge of town, porch going all the way around. Put her there in the front yard swing. Cotton dress, make it early spring. For a while she'll be mine again. If you would pay me a Birmingham, pay me a Birmingham, just the way I planned. Little house on the edge of town, porch going all the way around. Put her there in the front yard swing. Cotton dress, make it early spring. For a while she'll be mine again. If you would pay me a Birmingham, if you would pay me a Birmingham. That's from Tracy Lawrence. A little lyric art there.
Just an extra break.
It was an instrumental break that really wasn't
You
there.
say hi to John Echeveste while you're
Hey!
sitting there pondering.
John, how are you, my friend?
And hi to Ann.
Hi,
She's
Ann.
watching there in Thompson Station.
All right. Well, John, it's good to have you, my dear friend. Hope everything is good in your world out in California. Hope everybody's been vaccinated at least once and hopefully twice. Margaret and I finished up the 25th of March.
April.
Of April, excuse me. Got our...
Oh, wait, March.
No,
you're
March.
Right.
Yeah, it's not the 25th of April. That's 3 weeks from
I
now.
lost it there.
Oh, God.
Okay.
What I deal with, folks. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Anyway, so we got ours, and I think Dennis told me today that he got his second one, so he's happy. He just wants to get out. He's a traveler, wants to get out and get rolling. So hopefully you've all been vaccinated at least once and hopefully twice. So, all right, let's
Yeah,
see.
it just says, go Dodgers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And please, John, every time you go to the Dodger games, put on Facebook and just rub it in a little bit more for me. It's okay. I love seeing your picture. Just kidding. All right, you ready?
Oh, you're going to not do the
What?
words?
The words?
This.
Oh, that one. I missed it.
You
How did I
skipped
miss
the
that?
song, yeah.
I did. Yeah, geez. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's why I asked you if you were going out of order earlier.
I just missed it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm a huge fan of the Bee Gees. I love the Bee Gees' early stuff, I must confess, more than I like their later pop stuff. But I just thought Barry was writing great songs, and the harmonies were just impeccable. And I love doing this song. I've done it a few times before. But I just love doing this one. Let me get a little throat spray here. And as we go along tonight, if you have a request that you'd like to throw out there and see if I can pop it in, I'd be happy to try it. I'm pretty fearless when it comes to requests. And if I can't do it right now, then I'll certainly put it on the list and try and learn it. I've learned a bunch of songs just from requests and songs that I'd never heard of. A couple of them I'd never heard of. One of them is coming up here for Donna. But anyway, we'll get back to Bee Gees. This is one of their best. Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever find you down. I'm here if you should call for me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. For I will give you all my love. I'm here if you should call for me. And you think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. And you think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. That's from the Bee Gees, Barry, Robin, and Morris Gibb. One of my favorite songs right there, folks. Okay.
Brother John wanted to add his 2 cents. He says, "Go Angels," and Mike Trout and Ohtani. So
Yes, John.
His heart is with the Angels.
Yeah, my brother's an Angel fan. That's okay. He's keeping it in Los Angeles at least.
That's right.
Which is good. All right, we got a.
Go ahead and warn them.
We got our special guest that's going to come up and help me. So I got to turn a little bit here, and
We'll see how this works.
yeah, we'll give it a shot here. I'll pull this a little closer to you.
And I'll get real close to you.
Oh boy!
Ooh. Hi, everybody.
Boy! All right.
Yeah.
Let me put that down because I don't need it. And this is a song that was written by a great songwriter out of Texas, Townes Van Zandt. I didn't do a lot of research to look up a lot of his stuff. I know he wrote Poncho and Lefty. That was a huge hit for Willie and Waylon, or Willie and Merle. He wrote Desperados Waiting for the Train, I believe, that Waylon did a big cover on. But Townes Van Zandt wrote this song. Don Williams and Emmylou Harris recorded it a few years back.
We're going to do our best imitation of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be frickin' frack here at this Horn household on Saturday.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Okay.
You know, it's like we said, we're all just having fun. Anyway, it's a beautiful song. It's called If I Needed You. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain.
Well, the night's forlorn, and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the lights of love. And you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Who could ill agree she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Very good. Very nice.
I'm out.
Very nice. Nice. It's a
Thanks,
nice. It's a
everybody.
nice song. It's a nice song. All right. Okie dokie. Let me make sure I'm staying in the right spot here. All right. Do that.
Oh, Jim says that's one of his all-time favorite songs.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. And you know what's really strange, Jim, is I go through my songs and I've got, I don't know, there's probably
Oh man, you guys are so sweet.
2,000 on my iTunes.
Oh, it's also one. Sorry, I have to
Go
jump in. Cindy Schneider's joined,
Yeah,
and she
oh,
says
hi.
that's also one of her all-time favorites.
Cool. And that's what I was just going to say. I pull these songs out not knowing that people have heard them, know them, can relate to them or anything. And I'm glad to hear that, because that means, you know, my taste is not as crazy as sometimes I think it might be, because I've had people say, yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. And I thought I was the only person listening to it. You know, I don't know. So I'm glad y'all like that. I really am glad. Nope, that ain't right. Let me see where I'm at here. Give me just a second here, kids. Let's see. Okay. I know we have a lot of James Taylor fans. I know Donna Dean in New Jersey is a big James Taylor fan.
There's a hybrid there.
So I'm gonna do this song now. This is off of his first album, I believe, and it told a lot of the past that he went through as he was coming up and having troubles. It's no secret he had some issues, and he was actually, if you remember in 1971 or 2, there was a group out called the Flying Machine that had one song called "Smile a Little Smile for Me, Rose Marie." Well, James was in that band. And don't know if he wrote that song or not. He may not admit it if he did. But anyway, this is a great song called "Fire and Rain." Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to.
And I've seen fire and I've seen rain, seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. Oh, and I've seen fire and I've seen rain, I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end, seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. I've been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Now there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. And oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain, I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, fire and rain. So all you James Taylor fans, let me take a half second here and retune real quick.
Donna says, I think I can hear my neighbor's dog howling because I'm singing along with you, Gary.
Who said that, Donna?
Donna, yeah. Thank you for the JT song.
Yeah.
Diane Cunningham's watching. And
Hey, Diane, good to have you with us.
Tim says that Fire and Rain's on his list of
list?
favorites.
That's something. Well, it's pretty hard to go against any James Taylor song. Come on. All right. Let's see what's up next. There's that. Let's see what's up next. Oh, okay. Well, Marcia Sprague, you always like when the harmonica comes out, so it's going to come out a little bit on this one. And kind of pays, I don't want to say a tribute. That's wrong because they're both obviously still alive and still working. Well, one of the songs is the Chris Christopherson tune, and he's officially retired. And the other one covers some Bob Dylan, who is still around making music. Huh? What? Christopherson died? No, he just retired, I think. I don't think he died. Yeah. That's what that last deal was about. So anyway, I was just fiddling around. I was actually doing the Christopherson song today, and I was just playing this little strumming rhythm and realized it would work. So I just figured I'd throw in a couple of verses of Bob Dylan, as I've said before, many, many, many times before. It was my late brother Frank that got me into Bob Dylan, and never looked back. And this is one of the first songs that I heard on that Bob Dylan album. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Bust flat in Baton Rouge and waiting for a train, just feeling near as faded as my jeans. Well, Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, and rode us all the way to New Orleans. Well, I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. Those windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. How about y'all sing it with me at home? Freedom, just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, ain't nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Oh boy, I'm locked up now.
For that road and I okay.
We'll just stop it right there because I had another brain fart.
Diane said she and her friend Tamara were belting out and singing along with you.
Yay!
And Cindy says the great song choices tonight.
Thank you.
Marcia Sprague, of course, says thank you for the harp.
Yeah.
And Tim says that the Dylan song was also one of his favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get in there.
Yeah.
It was
But Marcia Sprague says she's smiling.
good. You're smiling, I'm smiling, darling. All right. Okay, I'll remember that verse at 9 o'clock, 9:01. I'll remember that verse. Okay, all right. Do a little Tom Petty for you right now. Tom is
One of your new faves.
one of my new faves. Yeah, thank you. That's a good way to put it.
Yep.
I was not a huge. I mean, didn't really
You told him that.
study a lot, but I love his stuff now. Turn this guitar off. I turned it down to tune it, and I forgot to turn it back up. This is from 1994 from the album of the same name. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away and kill off the hours. You
somewhere you feel free. Run away and find you another. Go somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other who compares with you. 'Cause you belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your arm. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free. Thank you, Tom. I like that song.
Jim added the comment, plus he was out of Florida, right? And,
Yeah. Yeah, Petty was out of Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah.
And so I read his biography of Tom, and it was amazing how right in Gainesville, Florida, which is not a huge town, it's a college town, of course, but in the same little area was Bernie and Tom Ledden, who Bernie Ledden, of course, became one of the founding members of the Eagles. His brother Tom, his older brother Tom, taught guitar, actually taught Tom Petty guitar. And then Don Felder, who became a member of the Eagles, was also out of Gainesville, Florida. So just that little, plus a bunch of other guys. So yeah, it was quite a hot spot. Maybe I need to move to Gainesville.
No.
All right. Okay, our good friend Donna Dean up in New Jersey requested this song a while back, and I had never heard of this song. Never heard of this song. So I looked it up, and it's done by one of my favorite artists, Mr. Don McLean. It's off of the same album I noticed today. It's off of the American Pie album, which had American Pie and Vincent. Those are the two big singles. And then this was one of the album tracks. So Donna, I'm glad you turned us on to this song, because I really, really like it. It's a beautiful song. And I hope I can do it justice again. I've been working on this thing all week, so we'll see where we get to. But anyway, it's a beautiful song called Empty Chairs. I feel the trembling tingle of a sleepless night creep through my fingers, and the moon is bright. Beams of blue come flickering through my window pane, like gypsy moths that dance around a candle flame. And I wonder if you know that I never understood that although you said you'd go, until you did, I never thought you would. Moonlight used to bathe the contours of your face, while chestnut hair fell all around the pillowcase, and the fragrance of your flowers rest beneath my head. A sympathy bouquet left with a love that's dead. And I wonder if you know that I never understood that although you said you'd go, until you did, I never thought you would. Never thought the words you said were true. Never thought just what you meant. Never knew how much I needed you. Never thought you'd leave until you went. The morning comes and morning goes with no regret. And evening brings the memories I can't forget. Empty rooms that echo as I climb the stairs, and empty clothes that drape and fall on empty chairs. And I wonder if you know that I never understood. Although you said you'd go, until you did, I never thought you would. Until you said you'd go, I never thought you would. Empty chairs for Mr. Don McLean. Thanks, Donna. That's a pretty song. I was rehearsing that today, and Mark and I just looking at each other and going, that is such a pretty song. Wow.
Yeah, Donna said such a touching and beautiful song.
It really is good, great song.
You did it perfectly, Gary. Thank you for touching my heart with this.
Oh, thanks.
2 Kleenex song is what she calls it. Yes, it's beautiful, but it is sad. It's a tortured soul there.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
You try and put together all, Yeah.
Pretty melody. Marcia Sprague says, good job.
Thank you. All right, what do we got here? Okay, this will lift this up a little bit. I hope. I know we also have Neil Diamond fans in abundance.
We do?
Well, I think so. I don't know.
Okay. You're just
I
assuming.
know Donna's a Neil Diamond fan, so I think that's good enough. I also like this one. This is a good song. One of his first hits. Kentucky woman, she shines on the wrong kind of light. Look at you once in a day, it's all wrong, it's all right. And I love her, God knows I love her. Kentucky woman, she got to know you, she's gonna own you. Kentucky woman, she ain't the kind that gets turned at the drop of a name. And something about that she's got turns you on just the same. And she loves me, God knows she loves me. Kentucky woman, she gets to know you, she's gonna own you. Kentucky woman, don't want much. Good Lord says beneath my feet, a gentle touch. That one girl and life is sweet and good. There ain't no doubt. I'm talking about Kentucky woman. She gets to know you, she's gonna own you. Kentucky woman, don't run much. Good Lord says beneath my feet, a gentle touch. That one girl and life is sweet and good. There ain't no doubt. I'm talking about Kentucky woman. She gets to know you, she's gonna own you. Kentucky woman, Kentucky woman, Kentucky woman. That's with Neil Diamond. That's an early Neil Diamond song.
Yeah, Brother John reminds us, you know how much I like Neil Diamond.
That's true.
He's a fan.
You're a big fan. I forgot that, John. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'm sorry.
We forget a lot
That's true.
nowadays.
God, we do.
It's pitiful.
Yes, it is. Let me see if this key is going to be right. I've changed it 14 times in the last week. So. Yeah, that works.
This was my request, folks.
This was her request.
I just love this song. I never get tired of hearing it.
And if I remember right, one of the nights that the trio was playing over at the Rudder indoors, I think Larry Milliken asked for this song.
I do think you're right.
I really?
Wow!
God.
You've
Somebody
been
please
right
write
3
that down.
times this week.
Somebody write that down, that at 8:40 Central Standard Time on this date, I was right
Yes.
on something I remembered from 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah. Good job.
Wow. Thank you. I'm done.
Gotta go now.
Gotta go. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's
sing.
written and recorded in 1959, going back into the oldies, by Mr. Bobby Darin. So, Ann, if Larry's around, you might drag him over and see if he remembers. Every night I hope and pray, a dream lover that you'll come my way, a girl to hold in my arms, know the magic of her charms, because I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, where are you? With a love oh so true, and the hand that I can hold to feel you near as I grow old, because I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Some way, I don't know how, she's gonna hear my plea. Some way, I don't know how, she'll bring her love to me. Dream lover, until then, I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do, till all my love and dream come true, because I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Please don't make me dream alone. No, I don't want to dream alone. No, I don't want to dream alone. Professional fade out.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going deaf, people. That was a professional fade.
Fade out. Right. Okay, this is a well, anyway, you'll see.
You'll see.
So will I. It goes without saying I'm a huge Beatles fan. I'm playing guitar in front of you tonight because of the Beatles. And
because your dad showed you a few chords.
well, yeah, that too. That started it, but it's because of the Beatles that I continued it. Thank you, Margaret, for correcting me. Yeah. This is actually not a Beatle. Well, it was on the White Album. Let's put it that way. But it's a McCartney song all the way. It's a McCartney solo, kind of like Yesterday was, and they credited it to the Beatles. So there you go. So John and Paul, John got part of these royalties off of the album from that. I have never played, I must confess, I probably shouldn't say that. I have not played this song in public, live to an audience that I can remember. So I'm going to give it a try. What are you laughing at?
Cindy put a comment, oh my God, I'm dating myself. I sang every word of that song while my husband laughed.
No,
Yay.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yay.
This is the good stuff we're talking about here,
That's right.
folks. This is good stuff.
Memories. Memories.
Memories.
Okay.
So I'm going to give this to you. Let's just see how it works out. And hopefully the old fingers still have a few little places in there that actually work. So let's see if you remember this one off the White Album. I got to turn this up just a little bit because it's all guitar. Let's see. There we go. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Damn it, you start again.
Whoa.
Sorry. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken. This is embarrassing. Hang on with me. There it is. Okay, I found it. The brain has started working again. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you're only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you're only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you're only waiting for this moment to arise. You're only waiting for this moment to arise. You're only waiting for this moment to arise.
Yay!
Finally got through it.
John says that's one of his favorite Beatles songs.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, good to know that. Yeah. It's a great song.
I don't play an instrument, but that one looks like that would be a hard song to.
It's and that is the very simplified version of it. There's a lot more going on in there, but that's
The basics.
yeah, that's the basic. That gets it done.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple of other little things that Paul did that he may have overdubbed it now that I think about the cheater. Let me make sure I'm in the right key here. Yep, that's it right there. I was right the first time. This is Simon Garfunkel tune. One of my favorites. Woo. I was asking Dennis Cracker today if he went, we were talking about concerts because everybody misses going to concerts. And we went to a bunch of them, and I was asking him if he went to see Simon and Garfunkel with me at the Anaheim Convention Center in 1967. It was just Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel standing on a stage with one guitar and absolutely blew you away. Absolutely put your head back against the seat and said, God, this is good. So always been a big fan and a great lyrics of Mr. Paul Simon. So here's one right here.
I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. And every day is an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. And every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. When all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony, I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. That's some Simon and Garfunkel right there.
Well, Brother John says he's also a fan of Simon and Garfunkel, but let me go back and Jim Sprague said, thanks for doing Blackbird, Gary. That was fabulous. And Marcia Stewart, who's not a Beatles fan, said, nice song. And love the guitar.
Whoa. Back up.
You knew that.
Did I know that?
Yeah, you knew that.
Well,
that's not news to you.
We must
she liked music she could dance to, she said. So she liked the...
You couldn't dance the Beatles?
Well, she just wasn't a fan.
We're going to have a discussion about this.
Tim says it's always good, but I absolutely love the set list tonight. Well, yay. Thanks,
cool.
Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Cool.
I probably should stop.
Yeah, right. You better quit. There's two more to go. Two more.
I haven't done this in a while, and it's just a song I love singing. So bear with me. It's one of my personal favorites. This is about life on the road in a rock and roll traveling circus, Mr. Bobson. On a long, lonesome highway just east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out his one-note song. You can think about the woman and the girl you knew the night before. Still, your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Well, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Yeah. When you're out there on the highway, when you walk into a restaurant, the road, and you feel the eyes upon you,
as you're shaking off the cold, but the sweat is off your body like you wanted to explode. Jeez. Let me do that again. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, but other times you can. All those same old cliches, is that a woman or a man? Don't feel much like writing, try to understand. Well, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing star again. There I go, turn page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. With every ounce of energy you try to give away, as the sweat pours off your body like the music that you play. So here I am on the road again, and there I am, I'm up on my stage. There I go, playing rock and roll star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am on the road again, and there I am up on the stage. There I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. It's a Bob Seger right there.
I gotta share with you back to the
Please.
comment about Marcia not liking the Beatles.
Okay.
She says, "But I love you, Gary." James Leslie is watching.
Hey James, how you doing, buddy?
Tim says,
Thanks for looking in.
keep going, and it just keeps getting better. And then Marcia reminded you that she likes Leroy Parnell and Johnny Rivers. So
I know.
there you go.
I know. We've got some Leroy and Johnny coming up next show. I think I'm gonna have to put them on there. All right. Well, this is the end of it. Unless y'all got a request, anybody want to hear anything? Trying to think what I could do by either Leroy or Johnny. Ah, I got it.
What? What do you got?
Johnny Rivers had a cover version of this. And it's funny, I was thinking about the song. We were sitting out on the patio the other day, and this song just came to me. So let me see. See if it's a good key.
Boy.
So for the Johnny Rivers fans and anybody else that's cut this song, here it comes. Somebody country cut it too. I can't remember. Was it Millsap? Standing on a mountain looking down on the city, the way I feel is a doggone pity. Teardrops falling down the mountainside. Many times I've been here, many times I've cried. We used to be so happy when we were in love, high on a mountain of love. Night after night I've been standing here alone, weeping my heart out the cold gray dawn, praying that you you're lonely and you'll come here too. Hoping just by chance that I'll get a glimpse of you. Trying hard to find you somewhere above, high on the mountain of love. The mountain of love, the mountain of love. You should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love. You just changed your name. Way down below me there's 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church and a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and they should be ours. That's why I'm so lonely, my dreams fall above, high on the mountain of love. Let's go to the bridge, take it to the bridge. The mountain of love, the mountain of love. You should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below me there's 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church and a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and it should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, my dreams fall above, high on the mountain of love. High on the mountain of love. High on the mountain of love. That's a little Johnny Rivers, and I was trying to think of who wrote that song.
Oh boy.
Can't remember. Uh-oh.
No, Marcia Stewart says thank you, and she gave you some little smoochy faces.
Oh boy, oh boy. I love smoochy
Yeah,
faces.
Charlie Pride did it too. That's
Charlie
right.
Pride. There you go. Thank
Donna
you.
Dean's got one of her cute little figures of a guy singing in a microphone, a cartoon character.
Who gave us Charlie Pride? Who said that?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Yeah. It was Charlie.
Yeah, that was Marcia.
It was.
That's
Okay.
right. Yep, thanks
Cool.
for another great night. We got one more for you.
Well, I'm going to do my Jimmy Buffett tune for you now. And,
Probably one you've never heard,
yeah, you probably not heard this one.
but it just has a nice flow.
It does. It's off of his License to Chill album, which was done 10 years ago, I guess now. But it's not really a cruise, folks. It's just kind of us sitting around, and hopefully you all are enjoying yourself and enjoying your evening. And so I'm going to do this song, and I just like the choruses. The chorus is what I really, really like. So anyway, join us again in 2 weeks, which will be the whatever date that is in 2 weeks.
What's the name of the Jimmy song?
The Jimmy song is called Lovely Cruise.
There you go.
So we're going to cruise around here a little bit, and hopefully you'll cruise back with us here in a couple of weeks, and we'll have a whole
Lots more.
other batch of tunes, and keep spreading the word. We love it. We love hearing from people. So let me capo and do it where it's supposed to be. So anyway, thank you all once again. Have a good, safe 2 weeks, and you got to use them, but boy, you got to get them right on the right spot. And if by chance you know the song, sing it with me. Drink it out. This one's for you. It's been a lovely cruise. I'm sorry it's ended. It's sad, but it's true, honey. It's been a lovely cruise. These moments we're left with, may you always remember. These moments are shared by few. There's wind in our hair, and there's water in our shoes, honey. It's been a lovely cruise. May you always remember these moments are shared by few. Those harbor lights, are they coming into view? We bid our farewell much too soon. So drink it up, this one's for you. Hey friends, it's been a lovely cruise. It's always good having y'all aboard. Yeah, honey, it's been a lovely cruise. Oh, darling, it's been a lovely cruise. Oh, we're dropping anchor. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We love you, appreciate all of your support always, and I go back and we read the comments, and I'm just flattered.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank y'all. We're so glad to spend the Saturdays with you. It's
Absolutely.
just fun, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks, everybody.
Everybody stay safe, and as always, peace, everybody.
We love you.
See ya.
Bye.